Okay. Hey everybody. Oh god, it does that annoying little flash thing in the front and then it focuses, whatever. I'm sorry. It's a cheap camera. It is. Okay, so this one I kind of want to fill everybody in on Wash and talk about him a little bit and stuff, because he's, yeah, now kind of a really major important part of my life right now. I didn't expect this at all. I was not looking for anything serious. I was proposed to by somebody in the FBI twice. Twice! He just wouldn't let go. And didn't want to be his wife. I can't really picture things far ahead. I don't like thinking about the future. It's not only fucking scary, my brain just doesn't like that. It doesn't really work like that. It doesn't like thinking like that, and all that sort of stuff. But I was seduced, totally, in pretty much every sense of the word, and I can't find faults. It's like a masculine copy of myself, pretty much, which is slightly perverted, kind of, because I never thought I was that narcissistic, and I'm honestly not, because I really wouldn't like wanting to do with myself. But his brain works the same way as mine, without all of my faults. All of my little OCD and Asperger issues, he doesn't have. So he kind of evens out that part. And then all the stuff that he kind of lacks on, because he's a guy, and frankly, guys, y'all are lacking. Just as a general rule. Love you, love your species, love your gender, but your brains work differently than female brains. Once again, that's a biological thing. It's proven. And certain parts are just, underdeveloped, whatever. So, we're brushing over that, but beside the point. So, it's like we complement each other. Complement, L-I, not L-E. Yeah, I think that's the right one. As I said, hang on, it's one of those. It's the weekend, whatever. Not the, it's complimentary. Okay? That works for me. He makes me happy. He makes me not as afraid. And the thing is, I'm afraid of everything. I'm fucking terrified of everything. I face my fears daily. I don't conquer them ever. That's part of Asperger's, but I was given enough cojones, balls, whatever, self-fortitude, character, to know that I have to try to make myself better and do things in a social situation and fit in and be a working part of the world instead of just a part that sits off to the side. I've gotten over that whole the world revolves around me thing. No, there's so much I can do for others. Why would I want to be selfish? What's the fucking I've been given a second chance at life 6 times now. So I'm not going to waste it. Not for one breath, not for 1 second. Not when I could help someone in some capacity. So, that being said, he makes me want to be better than I am at my most basic survival. And that's what I do on a daily basis. It's just survival. I do enough so I can function in the world when I'm not in my little home, safe, protective cave. He makes me want to do more than that, which is odd, because the last time that I opened myself up and let someone in, I was hurt in about 4 different very, very, very terrible ways. And I regret some things that I did for him that I shouldn't have ever done, because I compromised myself and my beliefs and what I wanted to do with my life for his dreams. And that was a complete and utter mistake. And granted, my life would be more than completely different. Who knows how different? Who knows what could have happened? Who knows? It's impossible. That's a hindsight that I can't see, a parallel universe that I'm not in. But I still regret it, because I really just wish that I had been true to myself. And the thing I'm worried about is that it's so much infatuation right now, or just the remembrance of some feelings that I haven't felt in however many years coming up. And it's not something that I should lend so much credence to, so much weight behind, because that wouldn't be being true to where I want to go in the world right now. It could be that, or it could be the best thing that will ever happen to me in my life. And I'm an adult. I'm a very, very, very rational person. I'm not that emotional. That's just not how I work. So the fact that I think like that and have thoughts in that capacity makes me lend more credence to theory B than theory A necessarily. You know, I've gone out with many guys. I've had things get serious. I've had serious stuff come up, and it wasn't the same. It didn't feel as completely right, like you were just being with an opposite version of yourself. You know, yourself in another body, be it male, female, whatever your sexual preference is. I don't fucking care. Do what you want to. Love who you love. I've said that before. And I love the brain and the character that's in the body that he's in. There's not really a facet that I don't appreciate in some respect. I love how he's better than me at certain things. That's something that I admire. I'm not jealous or afraid of that. I'm not jealous or possessive at all, because it feels so much like myself that I have trust in it, and him. And that's a huge thing for me, because I let people in enough so that they can maybe hurt me sometimes, friends mostly and stuff, but I don't necessarily trust them with certain things. Plaid will certainly attest to that. You know, I didn't hide. I just was not completely open with him about several things about myself that, you know, somebody with our friendship we should have been. But with me and Wash, it's Shania. Grammar. It just feels like we can make the world stop. Which, once again, I know is completely a dramatic thing to say, but that's how I can describe it. That's how I can describe the way he makes me feel from the very center of my psyche, through all centers of my intelligence, where I don't have to hold myself back in any capacity. I can show him exactly how smart I am, exactly how afraid I am of certain things, my strengths, my weaknesses, and he accepts it all. And that's the thing, because everything about him I can accept. So maybe that's really the key. As I said, this is, this is my diary. I can say whatever the fuck I want. It's good to say some things out loud sometimes. So that's that. And yeah, I do love him. What that really means, I'm not quite certain. Then again, I've had many experiences and none all at the same time. I'm young right now. Haven't always been young. It's a hard thing to say, but that's that.